And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 2 between the TBC Eagles and the Florida Memorial University Lions, who are now going to try to sweep this doubleheader after Florida Memorial won the first game 9-6. A very exciting ball game. Eagles fought back, made it a close one, but Florida Memorial held on for the win, and now as they enter this game with a record of 3-5, looking to sweep the doubleheader here at Trinity Baptist College. Sierra Taylor will lead things off. She's in left field. Heidi Olivo at shortstop. And batting third will be Brianna Reyes. It looks like a very similar lineup that we saw in game number 1. Piper Young pitching for the TBC Eagles, and the first pitch is low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. McKenna Dawes is the cleanup hitter. She's a designated player. Kara Atkins will bat 5th. We didn't see her in the first game. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one called a strike right down the middle. Atkins will be playing first base. Two balls and a strike and a pitch. High fly ball, well hit towards left. It is gone. That's a leadoff home run for Sierra Taylor with the wind blowing out. She got it up into the wind and put it over the fence, and the Lions up to a very quick 1-0 lead. Taylor scored 3 runs in game number 1 and has one now on the solo home run on the first at-bat of the game. So 1-0, Florida Memorial leads. First home run of the season for Sierra Taylor. And a pitch, high fly ball. Olivo trying to go the other way and fouls this one off. So Sierra Taylor starts things off with a bang. Sierra Justice will bat 6th for the Lions. Just now received the batting order, so that's the reason I'm having to pause. Justice in center field. Francis will bat 7th and right. A new player will bat 8th. That is Alyssa Griffin. She will do the catching. And batting 9th will be Gabriela Pinto. And she'll be pitching for the Lions. There's a ground ball towards third. Duhigg could not hold on, and a throw to first not in time. That'll be an error on the Eagles' third baseman. So with nobody out, a runner at first, here is third baseman Brianna Reyes, who was fantastic at the hot corner in game number 1. And the first pitch from Young. Bunt back to the box. Only play will be to first. Young makes the play. And there are one away as Olivo takes second base. Credit Reyes with a sacrifice bunt. Taylor Foster did her job and covered. One out with a runner in scoring position for designated player McKenna Dawes. And the first pitch misses inside. One ball, no strikes. Young delivers and gets one right down the middle. strike one. And Young misses a little bit low. Correction, batting ninth will be Kayla Jade Morales playing second base. And Pinto will do the pitching, and she is the flex player. And the 2-1. Ground ball towards second. Foster has only one play and almost threw it wide. Maggie Oliver able to keep her foot on the bag for the out. Two outs with a runner at third. Olivo advanced on that ground ball, and first pitch in the dirt. This is Kara Atkins, our first look at her. She is 2 for 8 with an RBI on the season. Did not play in the first game. Chance to drive in a run. One run is in. Young delivers and gets one right down the middle for the strike. Piper Young ready with the 1-1. And this one is low for ball 2. Well, Gabriela Pinto didn't throw many pitches. She came into the game in the 7th inning and got the Eagles out. And a strike called right at the top of the zone, and it's 2-2. Rochelle Frederick, the winning pitcher in game number 1. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3 and out number 3, so the error does not hurt. But a leadoff home run from Sierra Taylor gives the Lions a 1-0 lead as the Eagles come to bat. Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the first, trailing 1-0 on a leadoff home run from Sierra Taylor. Morgan Wells will lead things off. She's playing center field, did all the catching in game number 1. Taylor Foster will bat second. She's playing second base, and Piper Young in the circle will bat third. So Morgan Wells ready to lead things off. And she chops one that is snared once again by Reyes for the out. Try somebody else, Eagles, because Brianna Reyes looks like she's going to get you every time. There's one out, one pitch. Taylor Foster at the plate. Pinto on the mound, and a chopper headed into right field, a base hit. Kayla Morales was playing Foster behind the circle and toward the middle, and Foster pulled one through the vacated hole, has herself a knock, and she's at first with one out for Piper Young. Two pitches. We've had a really nice play at third and then a base hit. And a first pitch to Young. Good swing, but she fouls this one off. Piper Young, 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs in game number 1. Has a runner at first with 1 out. And a line drive toward the gap. That's on the ground. It'll be cut off, but Foster's going to motor on into second. Young never hesitated, and she beats the throw for a double. Shauna Francis cut it off, kept the run from scoring, and made a really good throw and made it a close play at second base. But the Eagles have 2 in scoring position for Madison Hamilton. And a first pitch gets by the catcher, but bounces right back to Alyssa Griffin, and she was ready to pounce on Foster should Foster try to score. Foster did the wise thing and held up. Hamilton a chance to drive in 2. 1 ball, no strikes. And a blazing fastball right down the middle. Hamilton is playing right field here in game 2. Spent all of game 1 at first base. 1 for 2, walked twice and drove in a run. Line drive down to right field. Lineup ball is on the ground. It's fair. Foster had to make sure the ball wasn't caught, but she ends up scoring. Here comes Young, and the Eagles lead 2-1 on a 2-run double by Madison Hamilton. That ball right on the line. Great effort by Francis, but she couldn't quite reach it. Eagles get 2. Ebony Medina moves up in the order from the 7 hole to the 5. And another chance to drive in the run. Medina walked once, drove in a run in game number 1. Swing and a miss. Another blazing fastball from Gabriela Pinto. No balls and a strike. And a pitch. This one misses upstairs. Count even at 1-1. Ebony Medina looking to add another run. Eagles have a runner at second with 1 out. Wind still howling out. And there's a pitch right down the middle at the knees for the strike. Kylie Duhigg would bat next. A ball and 2 strikes. That one looked very close, but was inside, and it's 2-2. Ashley Shaw will bat 7th. She's doing the catching. Give you the bottom 2 in a moment. Good swing by Medina, and that one straight back into the net. Maggie Oliver will bat 8th. She's playing first base. And batting 9th in left field is Kaylee Burnett. 2 balls, 2 strikes, swing and a miss. That is out number 2. First strikeout by Pinto. Trying to strand that runner at second, and Maggie Olive at the plate. And first pitch, Duhigg swings and fouls this one off. All right, now I've finally gotten all the lineups written down. They were given to me right before the game. Duhigg is at the plate, followed by Shaw, Olive, and Burnett. No balls and a strike, and a pitch. Got the top of the zone for strike 2. Gabriela Pinto throws some serious heat. There's a ground ball towards short. Should be an easy play to first. A little bit of a low throw, but Atkins reaches down and makes the play. The Eagles, though, get 2 runs on 3 hits. And after 1, the Eagles lead it 2-1. After one, the Eagles battled back to take a 2-1 lead. A leadoff homer for the Lions, Sierra Taylor, and then a 2-run double from Madison Hamilton for Trinity Baptist. Now Piper Young delivers her first pitch of the second inning and misses low to Sierra Justice. So 1 ball, no strikes. And Young takes a long time. Now ready, and the 1-0. And a strike right down the middle. Piper Young, 1 win, no losses. This is her 3rd appearance, 2nd start. She has pitched a complete game. That was a win over Payne College. There's a drive, well hit in the right center field gap. It'll 1-hop the wall. Here's Justice pulling up into second with a leadoff double. Hit that one hard enough to get it out, but didn't get much lift on it. But she is at second with nobody out. And Ashana Francis at the plate. Justice in game 1 was 3 for 4. Francis was 1 for 4 with a run scored. Potential tying run at second base. Nobody out. The bunt attempt by Francis, and she fouls this one off. So no balls and a strike. Sierra Justice at first. Lions cheering on Francis. And a pitch. And that one is low in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a long look by Young. And a pitch. Another bunt attempt, and this one is fouled off. So with 2 strikes, let's see if Ashana Francis squares around again. It's 1-1. And a pitch. High pop foul. Still in play, but will land safely. Count remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And Young delivers, and another pop-up. This one's going to hit the net as Shaw was ready to make the catch. So Justice will return to second base again. Young back in the circle, towing the rubber and delivering. And a high fly ball, shallow center field. Catch will be made, not deep enough for a tag, and there's one away. Morgan Wells playing center field for the Eagles, makes the catch. She has a terrific arm. So with 1 out, Alyssa Griffin gets her first at-bat of this doubleheader. And she takes the first pitch a little bit inside. Griffin, nothing out of 2 so far on this season. Her second appearance. She also plays first base. And a pitch. That one, a bunt attempt. It's on the plate. The throw to first is in time. The ball was on the plate. The plate is in fair territory. That will go as a sacrifice bunt for Griffin. Out recorded at first. Justice advances to third. There are 2 outs. Kayla Jade Morales at the plate with a chance to drive in the run. She was 1 for 2. 2 runs scored and 2 walks in the first game, and she takes the first pitch upstairs. Eagles will have 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of the second. Shaw, Olive, and Burnett. Eagles are battling a good number of injuries also. They're down a few players as this one misses upstairs. Jordan Hartung in the dugout but not dressed out to play. Lana Fletcher is dressed out, but we haven't seen her yet today. Hopefully Lana's all right. She's a workhorse for the Eagles. The 2-0 pitch swung on and missed. Young now trying to keep that leadoff double from scoring. Justice got the double, is now at third with 2 outs. And a 2-1 on the way. Misses inside, ball 3. Well, the scoreboard says 2-2. I have 3-1, but I've been known to be wrong. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2, so the count is now 3 balls, 2 strikes. When you know, Marilyn, I had it right all along. Marilyn Gordon, our official stats keeper. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. And a good swing and a foul straight back. Count remains 3-2. Young 1 strike, 1 pitch, 1 out away from straining that leadoff double at third base. Wind really starting to pick up now. It's been howling out all afternoon, now into the evening. And the payoff pitch. High pop-up. Duhigg makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Good job by Piper Young after a double to start the inning, getting the next 3 and keeping the run from scoring. It's 2-1 Eagles going to the bottom of the second. Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the second, leading 2-1 thanks to Madison Hamilton driving home both Taylor Foster and Piper Young with a double. Both Foster and Young hit their ways aboard. It'll be Ashley Shaw, Maggie Olive, and Kaylee Burnett to start things off in the third. Eagles got 2 runs on 3 hits in the first inning to take the lead. First lead of the day for TBC. Gabriela Pinto, very hard thrower, delivers her first pitch, and there's a drive into right. That's going to get up against the fence. Shaw can run. She's around second, on her way to third. The throw will not be made. A 1-pitch leadoff triple for Ashley Shaw. And the Eagles have a potential insurance run out there at third base with nobody out. Time called. Coach Combs wants to have a talk with her pitcher. So the Eagles scoring 2 in the first, looking to tack on another one to start off this second inning. Maggie Olive is about to make her first appearance at the plate of the day. Shaw was 2 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs scored in the opener. Of course, Shaw, along with Olive and Burnett, getting a chance to get some instruction from Coach Regulacion. Shaw with a couple hits in game 1, now batting .429 coming into game number 2. Maggie Olive at .278 with an RBI this season. And time called. Olive 5 for 18. She's been hit twice. And the first pitch showing bunt and pulled back to take a good fastball upstairs. Not a guarantee, but contact likely to bring home the runner from third. Shaw has very good speed. 1 ball, no strikes, and a pitch. And that one tails inside, and it's 2 balls, no strikes. Pinto behind in the count. Walks have been her trouble this season. Bunt shown, pulled back, but a strike. Pinto has allowed 21 hits entering play today. She has walked 18 in a total of 20 2/3 innings before finishing off game number 1. She came in the 7th inning. There's a looper. That's on the ground. The throw will come to the plate. Shaw is safe. That's a fielder's choice credited to Maggie Olive, and a run batted in as Ashley Shaw scores, and the Eagles lead 3-1. So not a base hit, but a productive ground ball, and Olive is aboard. Kaylee Burnett at the plate. Eagles lead 3-1. Barnett updated batting average at 111, and the pitch, swing and a miss. She was 0 for 2 in game number 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Olive has decent speed, and a pitch. This one misses up and away. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch from Pinto, bunt shown, but pulled back in time. Morgan Wells, the leadoff hitter, would bat next. Two balls and a strike. Pinto ready, and the pitch. There's a chopper, could be 2. A pick, and the throw will go to first in time. Oliva was charging in, so she did the wise thing and got the sure out at first, not risking safe at second and then no out at first either. So 6-3 on the putout. Olive does advance into scoring position. There's 1 out for Morgan Wells. And a pitch, and this one is called a strike on the inner half. Wells grounded to third to start the ball game. Reyes made another terrific play. And the pitch. High drive, well hit, right center field. That ball's going to be dropped. Olive will stop at third. Wells pulls on into second. That's going to be scored as a double for Morgan Wells. A very difficult play out there in center. Justice got a glove on it, but could not pull it in. And the Eagles have 2 in scoring position. Olive at third, Wells at second. Of course, Olive had to make sure the ball wasn't caught so she could get to only third. Foster drops down the bunt. They'll go to first and get the out, but a run is in. The throw to third is not in time. Wells is back. Olive scores, and the Eagles lead 4-1 on the sacrifice squeeze bunt from Taylor Foster. There are 2 outs. Piper Young at the plate. A lot of action here in the bottom of the second. Wells getting checked on over at third after diving back into the bag. It was a good throw back from first baseman Kara Atkins, and Wells just did get back in ahead of the tag. 2 runs are in. The Eagles lead 4-1. Piper Young trying to extend it to 5. And a pitch, and misses upstairs. 5-1 if she does get the run home. Young doubled and scored in the first. Hit that double to the right center field gap. And a pitch. There's a looper into center, but it's going to stay up and be caught. Young hit the ball very hard, but that's out number 3. The Eagles, though, get 2 runs on 2 hits and a squeeze bunt, and after 2, lead 4-1. Eagles have a pair of 2-run innings and lead 4-1. Piper Young now working with a 3-run lead, and she'll face the top of the order: Sierra Taylor, Heidi Olivo, and Brianna Reyes. Taylor led off the game with a home run down the left field line. She got every bit of it, too. So let's see what Piper Young does with Sierra Taylor. She gets the first pitch strike. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. And Taylor started to flinch at the high fastball, but held up in time. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Young winds and delivers a high drive down a left field line, but pulled foul. And Taylor, looking to go back-to-back with herself, got out in front of that one just a little bit too much. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind has calmed down to almost nothing at the moment. We haven't been able to say that much today. It's been blowing well hard out over the center field fence. That one dips down in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Young takes her time, checks her signs, now delivers a 2-2. A chopper towards short. Bobbled, and an error on Ebony Medina, allowing Taylor to get to first. So the leadoff hitter aboard. And that brings up shortstop Heidi Olivo. She reached on an error in the first, got to third base. No further. So runner at first, nobody out. Young delivers and misses just off the inside corner. Young asking where that pitch was, and the umpire says just a little bit inside. 1 ball, no strikes. And a 1-0 on the way. A high pop up over near the line. 2 giving chase. It'll be Foster. And she makes the catch. Foster thought Taylor might have been a little too far off the bag. Started to make a throw to first. Wisely held up in time. Taylor got back. She wasn't that far off, and she had her momentum going back to the base anyway. So 1 out for third baseman Brianna Reyes. Tell you, if Reyes isn't careful, she's going to win herself a Gold Glove award this season. She's played that kind of defense today, and I'm guessing she does that all the time, the way she looks out there. 1 ball, no strikes. And Young delivers and misses low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Young again taking her time. Now towing the rubber and delivering the 2-0. And that one called a strike on the inside corner. So it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. A lot of room to the right side of the bag on the ground. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Reyes definitely helped out the pitcher on that one. That ball was up over her shoulders, and the count is now full. Two balls, two strikes. There's a ground ball towards short. And Medina cannot handle it, and everybody is safe, and that'll be an error on the shortstop. Possible double play ground ball, but the Eagles get no one. Can't give a good hitting team like the Lions extra opportunities. They will take advantage. McKenna Dawes at the plate. She's 0 for 1, a ground ball the second, her first time up. 2 on, 1 out, both reached on errors. And the pitch. And a strike at the top of the zone. Well, Young has gotten the ground balls, but the Eagles have not gotten the out. Third error of the game for the defense. And this one misses low. Shaw came up ready to shoot if necessary. Ball and a strike. And the 1-1 on the way. And a high fly ball left field. Barnett makes the catch. A runner's tagging. The throw will come into third. It is not in time, just a little bit off the mark. Both runners actually advance. There are 2 outs, and Young again has a chance to get out of the inning, but she's going to have to get Kara Atkins. Young got her with a strikeout in the first inning. So Atkins trying to drive in 2 runs. She came in at 2 for 8 on the season, now 2 for 9. And Young delivers, and there's a ground ball snared by Duig. The throw to first, off the mark, and 2 runs are going to score. That's going to be an error on the third baseman, the third error of the inning. And the Lions have pulled to within 1. No RBIs credited to Atkins. Now, Duig did dive to make the play, but the throw would have beaten the runner, but it was off the mark. Both runs unearned, but they're on the board. Eagles still lead 4-3, but now have to contend with Sierra Justice. And the first pitch is low. Justice led off the second inning with a double, was stranded at third. Again, Young has made her pitches, but the defense has not gotten the outs. Swing and a miss at a good fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Eagles are swinging the bats very well. Let's hope they can continue that throughout the rest of this game. Eagles go to Bruton Parker College on Tuesday the 7th. And a pitch. This one misses upstairs. Eagles are back home Thursday against Fort Lauderdale. Doubleheader scheduled to begin at 5. We do plan to bring you both those games, but Saturday's doubleheader against Oakland City, we will not be streaming. Line drive into left field. That's on the ground and up against the fence. Here's a runner around third, and she will score, and we're tied 4-4. Another unearned run. RBI double for Sierra Justice. All 3 runs should not have scored this inning. There are 2 outs with a runner at second and Ashana Francis at the plate. She flew out to center. First time up, that was in the second inning. Again, you give a team like this extra outs, they will usually make you pay for it. And they did with 3 unearned runs. That's the first hit of the inning. Young winds and delivers and misses low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Young has allowed just 3 hits. 3 of the 4 runs should not have scored. 1 ball, no strikes, and a pitch. There's a chopper towards first. That is going to be bobbled, and another run will score. That'll be an error on the first baseman. No RBI, but the 4th run of the inning is on the board. That is the 4th error of the inning, and it brings up Alyssa Griffin. She put down a sacrifice bunt, so no official at bat. Runners off. The pitch is a strike. The throw is on target, but not in time. Shaw made a good throw, but a stolen base for Francis. So now Griffin a chance to drive in a run. Eagles led 4-1 and now trail 5-4. And Young delivers in a high pop-up that's going to reach the bleachers. So 1-1. Eagles need to regroup. No balls, 2 strikes. Not 1-1. My mistake. Eagles need to regroup, get some runs back, try to regain the lead, and that one is fouled off. Gabriela Pinto throwing hard, but the Eagles have put some good swings on her. They have scored 2 in the first and 2 in the second. A ball, no balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch, and a high pop-up that will get out of play. Scoreboard still says 1-1, now 1-2, but it's 0-2. Young taking a long look. And now ready. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. 4 unearned runs put the Lions out in front 5-4 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Well, 4 runs in the top of the 3rd. I wouldn't really call it a rally. They got some help defensively with 4 errors, and the Eagles come to bat trailing by 1. Let's see if they can keep those bats swinging. Again, 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second. Madison Hamilton leading things off, taking the first pitch for a strike. Hamilton doubled in 2. That came back in the first inning. No balls and a strike. There's a chopper into center field for a hit. Hamilton now 2 for 2. Just what the Eagles needed to get that leadoff hitter aboard. So a runner at first, nobody out. Ebony Medina at the plate. And that ball's going to get by the catcher, allowing Hamilton, who was off on the pitch anyway, so that's going to be a stolen base. Medina showed bunt but pulled back in time. Hamilton was taking off, therefore it does count as a steal. That hit by Hamilton, number 6 for the Eagles. Medina drops down the bunt, got a chance to beat it. The throw is not in time, and a really nice dig. Looks like we have a new second baseman also, and she just made a nice play. Wearing number 3, playing second base, is Kayla. Nope, everything's the same. Kayla Jade Morales. My mistake again. And they just gave me the lineups right before the game began. The pitch misses. And on the play, Medina steals second base. That's a base hit for Medina, then a steal. Hamilton's at third. Medina now at second. Duig at the plate. Chance to tie or possibly put the Eagles out in front. And a pitch. High pop-up. This is out of play. I know what I did, Maryland. I wrote the wrong jersey number down for Kayla. That's why I thought there was a new second baseman when I saw the 3. That's Morales, and it's been her the whole time. So 1-1. High drive. Too bad Dewey got out in front of that one because she pulverized it. Pulled it into the football stadium. Trinity Christian Academy plays football just to the left of this field. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a pitch. And a pop-up that's going to hit the net. The 9-time state champion Trinity Christian Academy Conquerors. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Verlin Dormany has been the head coach for 32 years. He has all 9 of those state titles. Here's the 1-1. Line drive, base hit. That's going to score 1. Medina around third, hustling home. She'll beat the throw, and a throw to second is not in time. Kaylee Duhigg drives in 2. That'll be a single, and taking second on the throw, both Hamilton and Medina score, and the Eagles have regained the lead 6-5. Good contact by Kylie Duhigg. She's at second. Ashley Shaw at the plate. Nobody out. First 3 Eagles have all hit safely, and 2 of them have scored. And the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. (6-5). Eagles lead. Young has her lead back. And Shaw swings and misses at a sinking fastball. That one dipped out of sight. Shaw doubled and scored in the second. Actually tripled and scored. Led off the inning with a 3-bagger. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. And a good fastball on the inside corner. That's strike 2. No doubt about it. Gabriela Pinto can throw smoke. A ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch to Shaw. That one almost got away. Good snag by Griffin. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a 2-2 on the way. A looper into right field. That's a base hit. Duhigg will stop at third. But on the throw, Shaw takes second. A single. And then Shaw advances on the throw back in. Duhigg had to hold up, make sure that ball would drop. And Duhigg is down at third base. Let's hope she's all right. And Duhigg pops right back up. Another hit for TBC, and timeout, as it looks like we're going to have ourselves a new pitcher for the Lions. Brianna Morales, who pitched 3 innings in game number 1, back out there on the mound. First batter she will face will be Maggie Olive. Pinto goes 2+ innings. And Morales in game number 1, the starting pitcher, went 3. And now is trying to keep the Eagles right here at bay. There's nobody out. The runners are at second and third. Pinto, 2 innings, 9 hits, 6 earned runs. She didn't walk anyone, and she struck out 1. The inning started with a base hit from Madison Hamilton, then a bunt single from Ebony Medina. They both stole a base in that inning. Kylie Duhigg then singled them both in, went to second on the throw. Ashley Shaw just got herself a base hit to right, advanced to second on the throw. So Kylie Duhigg is at third. Shaw, very good speed at second. Maggie Olive in the box. She reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run in the second inning. Chance to drive in at least one. And a pitch. There's a chopper into left field. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Shaw will stop at third as the ball was picked up right behind the dirt. That is an RBI single for Maggie Olive, and the Eagles lead 8-5. That run will be charged to Pinto. And she is still responsible, Pinto that is, for the runner at third base. Kaylee Burnett trying to bring home another. And the first pitch, showing bunt. Olive will take second base. And the Eagles again have 2 in scoring position with nobody out. Burnett 0 for 1, a ground ball to short in the second inning. And the first pitch, or actually second pitch, that one hits the batter and the bases are loaded. So the bases are loaded and nobody out, and Morgan Wells is at the plate, and a position change. Left fielder and right fielder switching places. Sierra Taylor goes to right. Ashana Francis goes over to left. And the pitch. High pop-up. Infield fly. Wells is out no matter what, and the catch is made. Wells might have gotten a little too eager, trying to drive in a couple of runs, and she got underneath one. And the 2 corner outfielders switch back. So Taylor's back in left, Francis back in right. Taylor Foster at the plate. Squeezed home a run her last time up. There's a ball in the dirt. The ball is dropped. Shaw would have been out, but she is safe. Griffin couldn't hold on, and the Eagles get a run and lead 9-5. That will go down as a wild pitch. So now close the book on Gabriela Pinto. 8 runs allowed in 2 innings. All other runners also advance. So second and third, 1 out. And a pitch to Foster. The bunt is on the ground. The throw will go to the plate. That is in time. This time Griffin holds on, and the Lions get the out. Foster got it really the only place that could have hurt her and the Eagles, and the Lions made the play. Fielder's choice credited to Foster. 1-2 on the putout, 2 down. Burnett goes to third. Piper Young at the plate, the 9th Eagle to bat. Good play by Morales. And a good job by Griffin holding on. And the pitch. Looper into right. That may be caught, and it is. Francis drifts over and makes the catch. But the Eagles get 4 runs on 3 hits. Leave 2. After 3, it's Trinity Baptist 9, Florida Memorial 5. Top of the 4th, 9-5 Eagles. And the first pitch to Kayla Morales pulled well foul. Eagles defense had some lapses last inning, but the offense came back to give Piper Young a 4-run lead. Young lines and delivers, swing and a miss, and she quickly gets ahead of Morales, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hello to Tricia Taylor cheering on Sierra once again. Thanks for letting us know. And a pitch. This one is in the dirt. Hope you got to see Sierra's leadoff home run. Tell her not to do it again tonight, though. Save that for your next game. No balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. A high pop fly down the left field line. That one is going to be on the ground and fair. That ball stayed fair all the way. A very difficult play, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Kayla Morales. The wind took that ball away from Medina. She got a glove on it, but she had to reach back behind her. These gusty winds have wreaked havoc on the ball all day long, and that results in a double for Morales. So she's at second with nobody out. Here's Sierra Taylor, and a pitch. Misses low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Sierra scored 3 times in the opener and already twice here in game number 2. And she drills this one foul onto the football field. Taylor came in with 5 runs scored, and she's up to 10 now, and this is game number 9 for the Lions. I don't know if Taylor's been the leadoff hitter every game, but that's getting it done no matter what. That one misses down low, 2 balls and a strike. Leadoff double, 2 balls and a strike. Young delivers, and a high pop foul. That's going to get into the batting cage area. And it's 2-2. Heidi Olivo, Brianna Reyes, next scheduled hitters. Count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Young ready with the 2-2. Change up, popped up on the infield. Foster makes the catch and quickly checks that runner to make sure nobody's tagging up. Of course, on a ball like that, you're not going to get a tag up, but look and make sure maybe you catch somebody straying off the bag. Not Kayla Morales, however. So 1 out with Morales at second. Heidi Olivo at the plate. She has reached on an error and popped up to second. So 0 for 2. Looking to drive in the run and a pitch. Drilled, and forget about this one, but it is foul. Fortunately for Piper Young and the Eagles, Olivo out in front of that one. That ball left in a major league hurry. Well, Hobley had the team's only home run coming in, and that one could leave as well. That is gone, no doubt about it. 2-run score, and it's 9-7. Third home run of the season for the Lions. First for Olivo. So 9-7 is the score. And after pulling the first one foul, Heidi Olivo got hold of another one and put it out over the center field fence. Conference on the mound. Piper Young is staying out there. Of course, remember, 4 of those 7 runs unearned. Brianna Reyes steps up. Bases are now empty. There is 1 out. And a pitch. And this one in there for a strike. No balls and a strike. And time is called. And this one is popped up and out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Young delivers to Reyes. Reyes started to flinch but held up in time. A ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Reyes helped out Young with that one. Chased one out of the zone. That's out number 2. Brings up McKenna Dawes, a designated player who is 0 for 2. And a pitch. There's a chopper towards short. Medina fields, throws in time, and that ends the inning. However, the 2-run home run from Heidi Olivo has cut the deficit in half. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Eagles 9, Lions 7. All right, correction in the score. It is 8-7 Eagles lead as they come to bat in the bottom of the fourth. Madison Hamilton will lead things off, and she takes the first pitch a little bit high for ball one. 9 Eagles batted in the third when they scored 4 times. Hamilton started that with a base hit and a stolen base. So it is 8-7, and the pitch chased one upstairs and popped it up into foul territory, and the catch will be made. So 1 out, bases empty, and a good start to the inning for Brianna Morales. She's trying to keep the Eagles right there at 8. Give her offense a chance to come back. Well, her offense came back for 2 half an inning ago. Lions have homered it twice in this second game. And first pitch to Medina is blooped, dropped, throw to first, not in time. That's a base hit on a very tough play. Kayla Morales was playing deep because of the wind, but that ball had a lot of top spin, so that's going to be a base hit for Medina. 1 out, runner at first. There's a line drive down to left field line, a base hit. Medina will stop at second. Don't want to take too many chances. These Lions can play defense and they can throw the ball well. 2 consecutive base hits. Medina at second. Duhigg with the single at first. Nice job by Taylor in left, cutting that ball off, keeping that run from scoring. If that ball gets by, with Medina's speed, she could come all the way around. Here's Ashley Shaw. She's had herself a really good day. Showing bunt, bunted right through it, and Medina put on the brakes at second. Shaw has scored twice. She has tripled and singled. Base hit could score the run, and that one in the dirt. Taking off is Medina. The throw on a great snag on the dive by Reyes. I was about to say the throw got away, but Reyes and the shortstop, that time Olivo, kept the run from scoring. Great job by Olivo following the runner. Double steal is successful. Credit both runners with a steal. Duhigg, the trail runner, at second. Medina at third. 1 out. Contact likely, not guaranteed to get a run home. And a pitch taken upstairs. Okay, all the scores have now been corrected. 8-7 Eagles. We've been saying 9, but it is 8. And a 3-1. Strike 2 called at the top of the zone. Count full, not the pitch that Shaw wanted, so she wisely let it go, knowing she has another opportunity. First base is open, a walk wouldn't be the worst thing for Morales. Here's a 3-2. Change up, grounded towards third. The throw to the plate is in time. A great tag by Griffin, and she blocked the plate with her leg and gave Medina nowhere to go. Fielder's choice for Ashley Shaw, the second base runner that the Lions have cut down at the plate. Duhigg advances. No, does not advance to third. So Duhigg holds at second. Shaw's at first. There are now 2 outs. 1-2 on the putout. Maggie Olive now with 2 outs will try to drive in the run. And the pitch. There's a ground ball. Snared. Throw to first. Off the bag on a high throw, and everybody is safe. Very close play. Base hit for Maggie Olive. Very difficult play. Almost turned by Olivo. The throw was high. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. The inning started off with a pop-up, and then a couple of consecutive base runners. So far, no runs, and now 2 outs with the bases loaded. Burnett swings and misses at a changeup. Trinity Hobley, the first baseman, kept the ball in play and kept the run from scoring. There's a ground ball. This could end the inning. To throw to first in time. Eagles load the bases, threaten but do not score. And after 4, it's 8-7 Trinity Baptist. Well, the Eagles threatened, loaded the bases, did not score. A great throw across the diamond from Olivo kept that run from scoring and ended the inning. And now Trinity Hobley at the plate, and the first pitch fastball is upstairs. Hobley did not start the game, but entered in the 3rd inning as a pinch hitter, reached on an error, and scored one of those 4 unearned runs in that inning. 1 ball, no strikes, and a pitch. And this one missed upstairs for ball 2. Nobody throwing in either bullpen. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0. Swing and a miss. There was an Eagles pitcher warming up a little while ago, but nobody throwing at the moment. Don't know which pitcher that would have been, as the obstructed view at the Eagles bullpen. And a strike called. 2-2. Hobley didn't like it, so took it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Bunt shown, pulled back in time to take ball 3 upstairs. Well, so far, hope I don't jinx it by saying this, everything looks a lot better electronics-wise than in game number 1. Here's a 3-2, and this one fouled off to the right side. Usually do get a better signal at night for some reason. During the daytime, mobile hotspot just doesn't work as well. Working great right now. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. The 3-2, ball 4. That right arm came up, but she was saying outside. I thought for a moment she was going to call strike 3, but no, that's ball 4. That's only the first walk allowed by Piper Young. She has struck out 3. So a runner at first, nobody out. Sierra Justice at the plate, drove in a run last time up. And takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. She reached on an error but got credit for an RBI. It's a 1-run lead for Trinity Baptist. Time called, just a little equipment adjustment down there at first base. And a pitch, and this one misses low. Young has allowed 5 hits, only 3 of the 7 runs earned. She has walked 1, struck out 3. 4+ innings. And misses outside for ball 3. She wanted that one but didn't get it. And Young working from behind in the count. Gets a strike called. Sierra Justice also doubled in the second, so 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Lions trying to sweep, Eagles trying to gain the split. And the pitch. High pop up, and that's out of play. Bangs off the little building right behind the bleachers behind home plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jaquez, one comes right at us. We're counting on you. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a high pop-up, and that one almost came our way. I didn't bring my glove. We're wide open here in the bleachers. That canopy taken down a little while ago as it started getting dark. Young delivers. Line drive down the left field line and foul. Justice a little too much out in front. Hit it very hard on the line. Pulled it foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. 8-7 TBC leads. A potential tying run at first. Nobody out. And Young delivers. And a high pop-up down the right field line. Foster giving chase. She'll make the catch. Taylor Foster has played an excellent second base in this game. And she made a couple of nice catches in right field in game number 1. So 1 out. Shauna Francis at the plate. Trinity Hobley at first. And a pitch. And a strike call in the outside corner. Francis flew out to center in the second inning. Reached on an error in the third. 4 errors in that third inning. Young delivers and strike 2 after the foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 5th, it'll be Wells, Foster, and Young due up for TBC. The 0-2. And taken upstairs. Coach C.J. Combs down the third baseline, giving the instructions to her batter in the box, Shauna Francis. 1 out. Runner at first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Piper Young. She is pumped. There are 2 outs. Alyssa Griffin at the plate. A sac bunt in the second. A punch out in the third. 0 for 1. And with 2 outs, Griffin showing bunt. Pulls back and takes a strike. Young trying to get out of this inning, working around that leadoff walk. 1 ball, no strikes, and a high pop foul out of play. Count even at 1-1. I do hear action in the Eagles' batting cage. One ball, 1 strike. Griffin pulls back and hits one our way, but into the net. Have to admit, I flinched at that one. You know, Marilyn, I do some games for UNF. They have a rule that if anybody flinches, has to stand up for the rest of the inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We don't do that here. And a swing and a foul tip back into the net. Well, we see the net there, but the eyes, they get a fraction of a second. We're going to flinch. No balls, 2 strikes. Griffin again squaring around, sizing up the pitcher, and hitting. I didn't flinch this time. Hitting that one right back this way. Did you flinch, Jacquez? He says no. You sure? I couldn't see you. You're a little bit behind me. All right. I'll trust your word. How about you, sir? Did you flinch? He says no. One of the FMU fans in attendance. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball down the right field line. That is a foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Good battle between Griffin and Young. And Griffin will grab her bat, get back into the box. There are 2 outs. Let's see if Young can get Griffin. And the 0-2. Strike 3 called. That retires the side. So after the leadoff walk, a pop-up and 2 strikeouts. Runner stranded at first. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Eagles lead 8-7. Eagles lead 8-7 as they come to bat in the bottom of the 5th. Morgan Wells, Taylor Foster, Piper Young. Then if anybody gets on, Hamilton, Medina, Duhigg. Eagles got 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd, threatened in the 4th, but could not push one across. Trying to rally once again in the 5th to extend a current 1-run lead and gain a split of this doubleheader. Very exciting first game went to the Lions, 9-6. There's a base hit for Wells. A ball cut off, keeping Wells at first. And Morgan Wells continues to swing the bat. So Wells is aboard. A great insurance run over there at first base for the Eagles to pick up. Looking ahead to the 6th, 9-1-2 due up for the Lions. Kayla Morales, Sierra Taylor, Heidi Olivo. Taylor Foster at the plate. She has singled, sacked in a run, a squeeze, and she puts down the bunt. The throw will not go to second. By the time it does, everybody is safe. Reyes would have been much better off getting the sure out at first, but she tried to go to second. That's a fielder's choice credited to Foster. Everybody is safe. That pump fake cost the Lions the out. Piper Young at the plate. Two on, nobody out. Young has swung the bat well. A couple of hard drives caught in the outfield, and she chops this one foul. She doubled in the 1st, lined out very hard in the 2nd, and flew out pretty deep to right in the 3rd. So this is the 5th inning and the 4th time that Piper Young, actually Wells, Foster, and Young have batted. 2 on, nobody out. No balls and a strike to Young. And the pitch. And she dips underneath one and fouls it off, putting herself in a hole 0-2. Well, she pulled one, then hit one the other way. Let's see if she can split the difference and get one into center field. No balls, 2 strikes. Brianna Morales delivers, and that one misses outside. Count is 1-2. Madison Hamilton waits on deck. She's had a really good game. And a 1-2. Another one misses up and away. Brianna Morales appears to be trying to get Young to chase one out of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, nobody out. Eagles lead 8-7 in the 5th. And the pitch. High pop-up, infield fly if fair, and it is, and it's also caught. So 1 out. Madison Hamilton at the plate, doubled in 2 in the 1st, singled, stole a base, and scored in the 3rd, popped up in the 4th. 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. They are giving her both lines, playing toward the gaps in the corner outfields. That one in the dirt. Wells was off on the pitch and steals 3rd. Wells must have read that pitch very well on the changeup. Foster stayed at 1st, and Morgan Wells is at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Now Griffin relaying the 1st and 3rd play to the defense. Let's see what Foster has in mind at first base. 1 ball, no strikes, and a pitch. High pop-up. That one should stay in play, and it's caught for out number 2. So now 2 outs, so it'll be up to Ebony Medina to drive home the run. Brianna Morales has made a couple of good pitches and gotten some pop-ups on the infield caught, keeping runners at bay. Eagles threatening again. 2 on, nobody out, but now 2 outs, and the pitch misses high. Foster takes off, no throw, stolen base. Two balls, no strikes. A base hit will certainly score 1, possibly 2. The 2-0. Line drive. Wells will score. Foster coming home. The throw is off the mark. The run scores. Medina takes 2nd. On her way to 3rd. Not in time. Eagles lead 10-7. A 2-run single for Medina. She takes 2nd on the throw. Advances to 3rd on the error from right field, getting by the catcher. Both Wells and Foster score. Eagles cash in those 2 leadoff base runners. Duhigg at the plate, drove in a couple of runs last time up with a hit down the left field line. She takes a strike. No balls and a strike. Big insurance run still at 3rd base. In the dirt, Medina will trot on home with the run. That'll be a wild pitch. Eagles lead by 4. Don't rest on this. These Lions can swing the bat. They've homered twice. They scored 9 runs in game 1, 7 here in game 2. Bases are out, empty, and a pop-up should stay in play. Reyes makes the catch, and that ends the inning. For the Eagles in the 5th, 4 runs on 3 hits, nobody left. We go to the top of the 6th. It's 11-7 TBC. Emily Albilo will pinch hit for Kayla Jade Morales to lead things off in the top of the 6th. Piper Young delivers the first pitch. There's a chopper foul down the right side. A defensive change for Trinity Baptist. Allie Thrash takes over for Maggie Olive at first base. No further changes that we know of just yet. Eagles got 3 half an inning ago and lead 11-7, and the pitch popped up into the net. That's strike 2. Piper Young has gone the distance so far. 5 innings, 7 runs, only 3 of them earned. 5 hits. She has walked 1 and struck out 5. There's a lace into right field. That's going to one-hop and roll to the wall. Albilo motoring on into second with a leadoff double. That ball hit very hard on a line, and now Kayla Jade Morales will take over as the pinch runner re-entering for Morales, or for Albilo. Top of the order, Sierra Taylor at the plate. That ball was hit awfully hard. Lions trying to fight back. They got to within 1 before TBC made it a 4-run lead again. And that pitch is outside for ball 1. Taylor led off the game with a solo home run. She reached on an error and scored in the 3rd and popped up to 2nd in the 4th. 1 for 3, but she has scored twice. The 1-0. That one misses upstairs for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, and time called. Coach Regulacion trots on out to the mound. We're going to pause here, and we'll be back in just a minute. Ready to resume play. 2 balls, no strikes on Sierra Taylor. A runner at second. The leadoff double from Emily Albilo, pinch hitting for Kayla Morales. Kayla Morales is now running for Albilo after re-entering. 2 balls, no strikes. Young delivers, and a strike called on the outer half of the plate. Lana Fletcher warming up now for TBC in the bullpen. Haven't seen Lana so far today. Hannah Brown went the distance in game 1. Here's a 2-1. There's a chopper foul down the third baseline. Lions got 1 in the 1st, 4 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, and threatening here in the 6th. The Eagles got 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd, and 3 in the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. High pop-up, going a little deeper than it looked off the bat thanks to the wind. The catch is made, a throw right on target, forcing Morales back into second. 1 out. That ball just kept on carrying because of the wind. Taylor didn't really hit it as hard as she's hit some other ones, especially the home run, but the wind brought that ball much deeper than it looked off the bat. Here's Heidi Olivo, who homered her last time up. That was in the 4th. Just a little bit to the left of the flagpole. And a first pitch fastball misses upstairs. Maybe about 15 feet or so left of that flagpole out there where Old Glory is still blowing out. 1 ball, no strikes, and a chopper. Duhigg will field. Throw to first in time, and they're calling that a foul ball. So a ball and a strike. Olivo back in the box. Morales back at second. 1 out. 11-7, TBC leads. And a pitch. That one in the dirt, blocked by Shaw. With a 4-run lead, the Eagles should be worrying more about the batter and getting the sure outs. Two balls and a strike, and a good swing. And fortunately for the Eagles, Olivo got underneath that one. If she squares that up, that's her second 2-run shot of the night. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Outside. That's ball 3. Young wanted the call, but it did miss. Not by much, but we can tell from here it was outside. Brianna Reyes waits on deck. A high pop-up on the infield. Shaw makes the catch. That's the second out. And it brings up Brianna Reyes. She has sacrificed, bunted, reached on an error, and struck out 0 for 2, but she did score a run in the 3rd inning. And Young, chance to get out of the inning without the runs scoring. McKenna Dawes waits on deck. The Eagles in the 6th will have the bottom third of the batting order. There's a line drive into left field, a base hit, a runner around third. The throw will not be made. RBI single. It's 11-8. Give them what they earned. Barnett not trying to do too much. Still a 3-run lead. McKenna Dawes at the plate. She's 0 for 3. So that leadoff double by the pinch hitter, Emily Albilo. Then Morales takes over at second, ends up scoring the run. Shaw, Thrash, and Barnett due up for TBC in the bottom of the 6th. Time called. Dawes down there talking with Coach Combs. 9-6 Florida Memorial was the final score in game number 1. A very well played game by both teams. Both batting orders really swung the bats well. No balls and a strike. Both teams swinging the bats well again here in game number 2. And that one is a strike at the top of the zone. And Young, 1 strikeout. 1 strike away, I'm trying to say, from getting out of the inning. The 0-2. Line drive into right field. That's a base hit. Hamilton pumps, throws in third, and not in time. Would have been better off hitting the cutoff. 2 consecutive 2-out hits. Puts runners at the corners. If Hamilton had looked towards first, she might have had a play. That ball got to her in a hurry. Trinity Hobley now at the plate, representing the potential tying run. The wind is howling out over the center field fence, and the pitch. And a strike called. 2-strike hitting in this inning has been the story. Albilo got the double with 2 strikes. Reyes hit the first pitch, but Dawes got that base hit a moment ago with 2 strikes. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Piper Young reached back for something extra on that one. Let's see if she slows things down or tries to put a little more mustard on the 0-2. A lot of room on the ground up the middle. The pitch. Tried to get the hitter to chase. The ball gets away from Shaw. The throw is not in time. It's 11-9. That's going to be a pass ball charged to Shaw. Pitch was high, but She got plenty of glove on it. Of course, Dawes also goes into scoring position. Another run is in, and the pitch, high pop foul, and that's out of play. 11-9, Eagles lead. Eagles took a 2-1 lead in the first. Florida A&M regained the lead after Trinity went up 4-1. 5-4, Eagles took the lead right back with a 4-run third. They've had the lead ever since, but now it's down to 2. And that one misses inside. Since that third inning, the closest Florida Memorial has gotten is within 1 at 8-7. Trinity got 3 in the 5th. Lions, so far, have cut it down to 11-9 with 1 here in the 6th. And a pitch, swing and a miss. Piper Young gets the strikeout, holding on to a 2-run lead as the Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the 6th. See, that's what pops up when they do the changes. A couple more. Go. Eagles come to bat leading 11-9 in the bottom of the 6th. Ashley Shaw, Allie Thrash, Kaylee Barnett, the scheduled hitters, then the top of the order. Both teams swinging the bat very well. Brianna Morales delivers the first pitch inside for ball 1. Allie Thrash will get her first at-bat barring a change. She's in the on-deck circle. We didn't see her at all in game number 1. Here's the 1-0. And that one's in there for a strike. Count even at 1-1. Brianna Morales delivers. Shaw didn't mean to swing, grounded it to first, and they get the out. Shaw tripped over the base, but fortunately she's all right. 3-4 on the putout, 1 away. Allie Thrash steps up. She is 1 for 8 so far on the season. She's also walked 3 times and scored a run. Does a lot of pitching. Plays first base. And the pitch. Line drive. Caught once again by Reyes. Somebody hand Brianna Reyes a gold glove. Kaylee Barnett at the plate is being called back. Lana Fletcher has grabbed a bat, and Fletcher will bat for Barnett. Our first look at Lana Fletcher. She was also warming up in the bullpen last half inning. Fletcher at 273 and a pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. Fletcher is 3 for 11. She's also walked twice. And a pitch. High pop-up. Should be caught at second. And it is a 1-2-3 inning thanks to another defensive play by Brianna Reyes. Piper Young needs 3 outs as the Eagles lead 11-9 as we go to the 7th. Lana Fletcher will take over in the circle for Trinity Baptist, trying to notch the save. Piper Young, 6 innings pitched, 9 runs, 5 of those earned, 6 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. And Lana Fletcher trying to nail this one down. Taylor Foster has moved to right field. Piper Young is still in. She's now playing second base. Madison Hamilton has gone to left field. Fletcher will face Justice, Francis, and Griffin. And Fletcher's first pitch, a changeup, misses low and outside. Justice, the center fielder, drove in a run in the third. She is 1 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. And a strike called on the outside corner. Lana Fletcher, a workhorse. 1-5 on the season. Eagles do not have a save. One ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. One ball, 2 strikes. Sierra Justice at the plate. And the pitch. And that one just off the inside corner. Fletcher wanted it but didn't get it. Good eye at the plate by Justice. Thrash, the first baseman, creeping in just in case a bunt. There are 2 strikes, however. And the pitch. There's a chopper. Duhigg fields, throws to first, 1 away. Shauna Francis at the plate. She's 0 for 3, reached on an error in the third and stole the base. 1 out, base is empty. Eagles need 2 more outs. Top of the 7th. And the pitch. And Francis takes a strike at the knees. Wind still blowing out very hard towards center field. There have been very few moments where it has not blown more than 10 miles an hour and gusting up and over 20. No balls and a strike and a pitch. Line drive into right field to throw to first, not in time. Good idea by Taylor Foster, but the speed of Francis beats that throw. So that's a base hit. Potential tying run now at the plate, Alyssa Griffin. 0 for 2, sack bunt, and a couple of strikeouts. This might be a pinch hitter. And we do have a new batter for Griffin. And the batter is Alexandria Matheny, who was the catcher in game number 1. And a pitch, misses up and away. One ball, no strikes. Kayla Morales on deck. Matheny, a sophomore from Michigan. Line drive into center field. Diving effort by Young, but she couldn't quite get there. The tying run is aboard. Good clean single. Brings up Kayla Jade Morales. This is a sophomore from Hialeah, Florida, right down about where Florida Memorial University is. Two on, one out. Fletcher winds and delivers and misses. One ball, no strikes. If we do have a bottom of the 7th, it'll be the top of the order for TBC. Fletcher winds. High fly ball, well hit towards left. That ball is off the light tower. That is a 3-run homer. And the Lions take the lead. That ball hit off that light tower. Everybody scores, and it is now 12-11 Lions. One out, base is empty. Sierra Taylor at the plate. 3rd home run of the game for Florida Memorial. No doubt about that one. And a pitch. And a strike called. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. And that one in the dirt, hits the batter. And Taylor is aboard with 1 out. Wells, Foster, and Young due up for TBC, but Fletcher now trying to keep it a 1-run game. Heidi Olivo at the plate. She went deep in the 4th. And a pitch. Hot shot off Duig. Medina throws in time. That'll go down as a 5-6-3 putout. 2 outs, but Taylor takes second base. Insurance run standing out there at second, and Brianna Reyes getting ready to take her hacks. Great throw by Ebony Medina. Very close. I had to wait and make sure the umpire got the call before saying anything. That's how close it was. And the pitch. Misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. But Piper Young cannot win. She allowed 9 runs, but 5 of those earned. The 1-0. High pop foul into the net. Count even at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Lions have fought back. They now lead 12-11. That home run from Morales, no doubt about it, and didn't need the wind to help either. She smacked it. There's a drive into left field. Here's a runner around third. Throw to the plate. time. That's the third out. Credit Reyes with a base hit. And a terrific throw from left field by Madison Hamilton. 7-2. And the inning is over. However, the Lions get the 3-run homer from Kayla Morales. Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the 7th, needing 1 to tie and 2 to win. All right, Eagles need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Morgan Wells at the plate. She's hit the ball very well tonight, 2 for 4. Hit her way aboard in the 5th, ended up scoring a run in that 3-run 5th inning. Wells, Foster, Young, Hamilton, Medina, Dewig. Should it go that far? Line drive, that's a base hit. Potential tying run is aboard. Eagles fans in attendance and teammates in the dugout cheering on the offense. Taylor Foster at the plate. Foster has scored twice and driven in a run. Officially, she is 1 for 3. Squeeze bunt RBI in the 2nd. Showing bunt. Morales delivers. Wells is off. The throw is not in time. Stolen base for Morgan Wells. Pitch was called a strike. Tying run at 2nd for Foster. No balls and a strike. Brianna Morales winds and delivers. There's a looper. That's going to be on the ground. Foster will beat the play to first. Potential winning run now at first. A base hit for Foster. Her 2nd hit of the game. Morales made a dive. Got the glove on the ball, but lost control of the ball as she hit the ground. Does set up a force out anywhere and a potential double play. Piper Young at the plate. Wells at 2nd, Foster at 1st. Wells very fast. Foster decent speed at 1st. Piper Young. Lines one down to right field line. Francis makes the catch in foul territory. Wells will tag. Foster will also tag. Tying run at 3rd. Winning run at 2nd. The catch was made. There's 1 out. Heads up base running by both Wells and Foster. Wells certain to tag, but Foster reading that the right fielder, Francis, had her back to the play, was able to get the 2nd easily. Madison Hamilton at the plate. She'll have to wait for the conference on the mound. Hamilton, a 2-run double in the 1st. A base hit, a stolen base, and a run scored in the 3rd, then a couple of pop-ups, so 2 for 4. A base hit into the outfield could win the game. This has been a very exciting doubleheader. Florida Memorial won the first 9-6. Eagles threatening to tie and possibly win here in game number 2. The 3-run homer in the top half gave the Lions a 12-11 lead. Home plate umpire talking with Coach Regulacion, and now Morgan Wells back at third. Again, tying run at third. Wells can run. Foster, good speed at second. Bouncing ball to Reyes. Pump fake, throw to first. Nobody going anywhere. Now Foster caught off second. And good defensive play by Reyes. They get the out at first. Eagles are down to their final out. Another hard hit ball caught by Reyes and turned into an out. Madison Hamilton hit that ball very sharply. Reyes knew she had plenty of time to make the throw and was trying to entice the runners into a double play. This is Ebony Medina and the pitch. Dropping down the bunt and fouling it off. Trying to get Wells home. Medina runs very well. She will have to beat a throw to first. Two outs, runners at second and third. No balls and a strike. And Medina bunts through it. A runner's coming home. Wells is out. And that's the ball game. Final score, Florida Memorial 12, Trinity Baptist 11. Wells trying to score that tying run was tagged out at the plate. And what an exciting end to a terrific doubleheader by both the Lions and the Eagles. Florida Memorial wins both games, getting that 3-run home run from Kayla Morales in the top of the seventh. And a winning pitcher is Brianna Morales. She came in the third inning after Pinto had given up 8 runs. She allowed 3 herself, but kept that tying run from scoring. Lana Fletcher takes the loss, 1 inning. And again, that 3-run homer by Kayla Morales. Piper Young did a fine job on the mound. Just 5 of those 9 runs were earned. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. The Lions now 4-5 on the season, and the Eagles drop to 2-13. Our next softball telecast this coming Thursday when the Eagles take on Florida National University after a trip to Bruton Parker College in Mount Vernon, Georgia. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. For Jaquez Anderson, our cameraman tonight, Marilyn Gordon, the official scorekeeper, Coach Ray Regulacion, and all of us here at TBC. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.